All right, it is time for some afternoon Dwarf Fortress. It's 20 to 4 Eastern Time on Thursday, December 22nd. I don't know how much Dwarf Fortressing I'll be doing until we're done with Christmas. I have to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight after being a co host on the Iron Sysadmin, the podcast that I'm a member of. And then the reason I have to go to bed early is because I have to drive to JFK tomorrow to pick my daughter up. She's flying in from Korea for a week. She's spending some time there teaching tiny Korean children how to speak English. So while she's in town, I'm probably going to be focusing on having some fun with her and the rest of my family rather than streaming. You know, the perils of adult life. But I had a hankering to jump on today for a few reasons. One, there was a minor patch, not about mining, minor isn't not big. And one of the features is we can now advance time a single frame, in theory using the period key. So let me pause and now we'll try that. Doink, 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 doink. Are things moving? Hey, there he is. There he is, my buddy Q-Chant. Didn't you have like 1,000 things you had to do today? I feel like it might be working, but let me check the settings. All done. Well, very good. Game, key bindings. Let's see here. Enter. Let's see. Page selector up, page selector down. Just want to make sure that that is bound. Okay, main, one step. Okay, so yeah, it is the period key. So what that should let us do is like when we're in combat, we should be able to like do it like one frame at a time and watch them fight, which I think could be kind of cool. Starting fist fight, he was going to start a fist fight. Isn't he chained up though? Yeah, like he can't start a fist fight with anybody. Here's my here's Deduk, who got convicted of a bunch of crimes last night. And hopefully it'll settle him down a bit. He's got quite the sentence to serve. If we look in the justice menu, we look at convicts, and he's got 198 days left in prison. Actually, let me do something. Let me close that. Let me hit the period once, and then see if that's a day. Yeah, the period advances us a day. Huh. Or part of a day. So 197. Another press. 197. Another press. I'm not going to count properly. 197. Another press. I want to know how many key presses are in a day. 197. So I think this is like the 5th press. Yeah. So like 5 key presses, I think, or so will advance you a day when you're using the period. So a single frame in Dwarf Fortress is 5 to 24, a little like 4 hours and change, assuming they have a 24-hour day. Maybe they have a 25-hour day, and each press is 5 hours. We don't know. All right, here's something else I noticed while playing. I noticed that some of my dwarves were irritated because they had old clothes. So what I wanted to do was go and take a look and see. Okay, so there's trousers, headwear, but none of these guys are wearing them, right? Like the red are the ones that are deployed, like footwear. Like these are all. Okay, so that's with him. Items. All right. I noticed some of my guys seemed unhappy because they had old clothing. So let's take a look here. We'll look at our unhappy people. Well, babies are always unhappy, so we don't care. Oh, wait, okay, my militia commander is one of the ones who's just so friggin' angry. What is going on here? Okay. I'm getting notifications on my watch. This is what happens when I stream in the middle of the day. I gotta answer this message from my scout people. Because I just got some maps. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we're going to find out what the militia commander might be wearing and get him some replacements. Of course, Fiona. Fiona! One of my other leaders is asking me to bring these maps that we just got to game day, which is later this week. All right, let's see what his items are. How do we know which ones are old, though? Right? Let's take a look. There's a cave silk spider since May's threat is midnight. The object is showing some wear. Okay. Okay. So we need some socks. So let's see what we have sock-wise. Because maybe that's what they're complaining about. So that would be footwear. Here are shoes. Shoes, 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 shoes. Do we have socks? Oh my god, do we have a sock shortage? So many shoes. All right, let me sock. We have socks. This dude needs to go and get himself a pair of socks. We have plenty of socks in the fortress. He's just going to have to get over it. Oh. All right, I thought I'd have to be like sewing clothes and stuff. That's why I named the stream that. No, asshole needs to go get some socks. You know what? I'm not going to own your bad mood. All right, let's run the game. What I do need to do, make sure I'm in a good situation with the new rooms. What do we have in terms of... So we'll accept that as a bedroom. Oh, let's pause. And let's see. So we need 4 bedrooms. 1, 2, because we've had some migrants. 3, and then 4. Optimal size of the bedroom. You know what? That's up for debate. And in fact, I might be doing them wrong because I'm not including the wall, which means if I engrave stuff, it's not counting the wall engravings. So like, for instance, on the fancier bedrooms, like if I go to, where's the mayor's office? Like the mayor's office here, right? But look at the zones. These actually should be bigger. We should include the outer walls so the carvings get pulled in to the value of the room. So I'm going to fix that now for some of these. And the tomb. Oh, and I need to put his coffin in the tomb. So he's got some place to be buried. And then finally, the zone for this. Repaint the zone. So the optimal size of the room, for I would say for regular old dwarves that like aren't anything special, I do 2x2. And I give them a bed and a chest. A coffer, if you will, for them to put stuff in. They actually like looking at shit that's been made, especially it's of higher quality. So if the bed and the coffer are nice enough, that'll actually help put them in a good mood. But the idea that they have a coffer to put stuff in if they want to, that's something that I read that they might like. So I give them a coffer and I give them a bed. I've been working on putting doors on their rooms because, first of all, that gives them some privacy when they get busy, because married couples will actually share a bedroom. Like when you assign someone to a bedroom and they have a spouse, their spouse pops into their bedroom automatically, which is kind of neat. And it would be nice if they had some privacy, right? but it also, the door is another object for them to look at and maybe appreciate. Dwarves are about the most materialistic creatures on the planet, it seems. But that's how the game like handles a lot of their satisfaction with looking at stuff. Now, because the door is not included in a lot of the zones, the value of the door wouldn't be included, but a nice door they would still get credit for. All right. So now everybody in the fortress has a bedroom, which is nice. We go down, we go down, we go down. Okay, so that dormitory, this living area, we've got this living area, then one level down, we've got a temple. This is to Dossum. He's got 20 worshippers, so it's, it's good that they have a temple. Maybe we'll give them some thrones to sit on, so that they're not just standing in the temple. Church seats. Here we go. I think that'll look nice. All right. So we'll give them some seats to sit on, and that'll bring up the value of the temple a little bit. If we look, certain rooms, you can see the value, like it's worth 8,000. And if I get the value up to 10,000, it'll become a temple complex, which is better. Could make them happier. And it's valuable because it has gold statues in it. Gold statues are an easy way. If you look at the statue and look at the value, like the statue's worth 906. So that gold statues are a fairly easy way to increase the value of a room. All right, let's look at our bar situation. We have 3 gold bars. Let's look and see if we have nuggets. Gold nuggets, maybe. Copper nuggets. I was kind of trying to find gold yesterday while digging. Although we have platinum now. How are platinum trophies compared to gold trophies? I've been meaning to look. Phyllite statue.
I didn't get that.
I'm not talking to you, Siri. Watch arbitrarily eavesdropping. Thank you so much. Do I have platinum statues in this game? Oh, I get so confused between the two saves. Platinum. No. Okay, what nuggets do I have? What bars am I basically rocking in this fortress? I got gold, I got silver, I got copper, bronze, lead, and then pig soap. Yeah, I made soap out of a pig. Ian, did you figure out... Yeah, I'm sorry, I used your real name. Sorry, not sorry. Did you figure out how to butcher your meat and everything and turn it into food? You got that all squared away? Okay. Did you know how to make soap? Because that's actually important. Okay, so you made soap too. Good. Yeah, the hospital wants soap. And then dwarves actually have a cleanliness factor. And they'll occasionally take a bath. Okay, soap. So soap is actually pretty straightforward. Soap, you need an ashery. So where the heck is the ashery? Here we go. These are... You need a wood... These 3 items are what you need to make soap. They don't need to be dedicated, but what you do is you have a wood furnace and you make ash, right? Once you make ash, you can then go to the ashery and you can make lye from that ash. You could also make potash, which is for fertilizing your farms, because you might notice your farms might not have the best soil. So you could burn wood for ash and then make potash from the ash to farm, but you can also make lye. And then once you have lye to make soap, you either make it from oil, some seeds you can crush to get oil, or you make it from tallow. And tallow you'll get when you butcher an animal that has fat. Like, I don't think birds do. Like, if you butcher a chicken, I don't think it's going to have fat. But the pig certainly did. The dwarves will automatically render the fat into tallow at the kitchen. And then you can make soap from tallow. So these 3 orders together should end up making me some more soap. Oh no, this guy stopped responding to the world. What the hell? Staring off into space. Oh boy. Nish Nilodom. Let's see what her mood is. Nish Nilodom. And it said she was staring off into space, so we might even be able to see that from here. No, Nish Nilodom. Okay, let's sort by name. Bone Carver. No job. Oh, she's in terrible mood. Ugh! Yeah, Adderall. Dwarven Adderall. I think we call that whiskey or beer or whatever. Well, we're just going to have to... Yeah, here we go. So here's our make ash job and then make soap from tallow. So they're going to work on those. In fact, here we are making some ash. Got some logs burning. And it looks like, yeah. Are the tasks still there? Nope, looks like they did them. So I should have more soap. So if I look at soap, yep, some more pig soap. I think I now have some more bars of it. Most of the pig soap is going to be at the hospital. I don't know if it made more than one bar, by the way. Most of the pig soap is going to be at the hospital. At least 5 bars, I think, is what they want. And the rest of it will be stored. Well, so that's not most of it, I guess. But the rest of it will be stored where dwarves can get it if they feel the need to clean themselves. So that's good. Okay. How am I doing on doors? If I want to put some doors on these rooms. I think I told them to make a bunch of doors. All right, so these rooms all have doors. I feel like I'm just dorking around, right? Meow. Door. Boink. Yeah, we got doors. So we'll do some doors to give them some privacy. And because it looks better. Although this fortress, I think I basically ran out of rock the other day. The other day being yesterday. Once I finish putting these doors up, we'll go check out the rock stockpile. We'll see what we got. So my town population's 91. So there's you can change the population caps in the game. Yeah, damn dirty dwarves. You can change the population caps in the game. Right now I'm on the default, which is 200 dwarves. And it caps at 100 children plus babies. So you could have 100 adults and 100 children. All right, yeah. So we need some more rock. Like we're actually legitimately running low on rock, so we need to be doing some mining. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to set up some mining because we also there's some material I want to try and get. But just by mining, these will eventually become new sections of the fortress, but really this is all about getting rock and ore and some other stuff. Strike the earth! Because I've just made, I just go crazy. I'll be like, all right, make 20 rock coffers. Okay, make 50 rock doors. And they make them, and I'm like, oh crap. Who would have believed I ran out of, copper. Who would have believed I ran out of stone, right? How do you know where to get the rock? Well, that's funny. Most of the grayish colored stuff will bear rock. Like microline, I know is a rock. And as they mine, they will naturally not every square will generate rock, but most of them will. And so just naturally over time, as they dig the fortress out, you will end up running into rock. You'll end up running into to materials. Oh boy. Well, the planner's he's in jail. He can throw a tantrum as much as he wants. You can see I've struck a couple of things here. I struck rose quartz. That's going to be rose quartz is going to be rough gems, which is nice. Native copper. They'll be smeltable into bars, so that's nice too. But for the most part, when you mine, it's going to be rock. And just over time, you'll collect it. Saving. Early spring. So one could argue that rock is possibly, sort of like Minecraft, rock or stone, as it would be in Minecraft, is one of the easiest materials to actually collect. It's possible to, like, forget, like, if you're not mining for a while and you're building a lot of things, and that's what happened with me. I was not constantly mining. So I actually, I ran out of rock last night, if you can believe that. I'm also, a lot of this digging is exploratory because I want to find more gold. Because you can see, you'll see on exposed walls sometimes, oh, you know, native gold or native silver or native platinum. Oh, troll blood. Yeah, a troll got out somehow. Not sure how that happened. Because even though I've broken into the caverns, I didn't think there was any way for the trolls, for the stuff to get out. Alright, what's this alert? Snatcher, protect the children. So, that means there's either a goblin thief or some other creature that might grab the kids. Alright. I'm going to send one of the military guys out. We're going to send these folk out to patrol route number 1. Which is this patrol route right here. So if any nasties try and get into the fort, they might run into it. In fact, let me pause. All right. This guy became an axe dwarf, stonecrafter. Water source contaminated. Yeah, here, there's a bunch of stuff in here about goblin thieves. Goblin thieves. Here we go. And here's some fighting. Let's see where that fighting is happening. This guy. These guys are fighting the goblin thief. Or they fought the goblin thief. Let's see if we've got a corpse involved. Dead or missing. Oh yeah. We got 2 dead goblin thieves. So it looks like my military guys were able to intervene. Up and look. See these items here that are locked? Those are probably the equipment from the goblin thief. I'm looking around trying to see if we can find the goblin thief corpse. But they would normally just dump the corpse into the refuse. Well, here they are. The corpses have been dumped into the refuse pile. They tried to kidnap our kids, and they got gankified. My military? Awesome. Good job. All right, now what I want to do is for the schedule, we've got all sorts of orders they can do. So I want to see, here they be ready. So well, if we ever fill that position, we're going to have to do that. All right, so what this order is to patrol route number 1. So here we go. So we'll copy that, and we're going to paste it. You see how they do staggered training in the first quarter? They're going to then, in the second quarter, they're going to do this patrol route. And then they're going to also do the patrol route in the last quarter. And then we're going to be done. We're going to copy this and we're going to give no orders. So the Hollow Lancers will patrol the second quarter and the fourth quarter. So now what we're going to do is the Tufted Armories are going to view their schedule. They're going to patrol. We're going to edit them. They're all going to be on this. And the order is going to be to patrol Route 1. Nice. And then they'll do that. They'll do that in the first quarter and third quarter. And so what I'll always have then is I'll have one of the squads will be patrolling in front of the fortress at all times. And then this third squad, this is actually the captain of the guard squad. They're needed to handle like the criminal justice system and stuff. So we're gonna let them be. We're gonna cancel their current order. All right. Actually, let me look at the schedule. So the Tufted Armories. Right now, there's staggered training. Did I get that wrong? So, patrol route. All right. What month is it? It's 6th of Granite. So what they should be doing the patrol route. All right. Let's cancel their... Okay. So let's do this. Let's turn the timer back on. They should not be staggering training. They should be doing that patrol. Yeah, that shows the day of the month. I guess that's... You ever just have a moment where you just, realize something? And you know what? Maybe it'll only pick that order up at the beginning of the month. So we're gonna clear all these alerts. We already took care of the snatchers. Oh, new baby boy. Baby. The baby. So many notifications. I don't need to know all these sparring updates. I really don't. All right. I don't know why they're showing staggered training when their schedule should be... Oh, wait a minute. Current month. They should be doing patrol route 1. So they're doing month. I'm honestly not sure what's going on there. Well, we're going to have to play with that. The point is I'm trying to get a constant patrol out in front of the fortress. An elven caravan. Ew, elven caravan. I don't even know if I want any of their shit. Because they tend to have garbage. And I got to be very careful that I don't trade them anything in a wooden container. And funny enough, everything I make is in a wooden container. Alright, so what we'll do... Oh, you know what? There's that one finished goods thing that had that really expensive ring in it. I don't want it in the container. Where is it? All right, this finished goods bin number in stockpile 6. Bins. Okay. All right, let me look at items here. So I think there was a ring. Rings, where is it? Rings. So where is it? Why is this ridiculously expensive ring in this barrel? Why are you here, Kirk? Why? Where is it? Well, here's what we're going to do. That's a ridiculously expensive ring. We want to display it somewhere. We don't want it in the barrel. So let's see here. Where can we display it to put people in a better mood? We're going to build furniture a display. We're going to try to put it right here near the staircase. Okay, we can't do that. All right, so we're going to pedestal. We're going to forge a copper pedestal. And let's make 3 of them, just in case. The planner's depressed again. Well, he's in jail, so... Ghostly Surgeon has risen! No! Oh, friggin' Ghostly Surgeons. Logum Otaruskith. So we need to get something carved for him. Add new task. Engrave. Who was that? Odom. What? Oh, no. Where's the ghost? And make that a high priority. Crime. Theft. Oh, look at that. This guy, they claim, stole stuff. Let's interrogate this guy for vandalism. That's unsolved. Now, where's... Oh, Skarswad. Okay, so that's the... So there's the Dwarven name of the item and the English name. So Skarswaddled is that stolen... item here. So we're gonna interrogate this guy. So what'll happen is the captain of the guard will grab him and interrogate him. Don't be stealing our stuff. Ah. Poor Nish. I guess she couldn't do what she wanted to do. Yeah, display it. Well, I'm thinking display it somewhere more in public where people will walk by it, and that'll put him in a better mood. That was my train of thought before the stupid thing got stolen. And I want to unlock this gear here that was dropped probably by the dead goblins so that my people will reclaim it. Yeah. Let's see. Did we carve that slab yet? All right. I don't see it on the list, so maybe they've carved it. So let's go and see if we can display it here. Build furniture slab. Return the slab. There we go. Memorial. Yeah. All right. So they'll build that, and that will then lay that he'll be at rest then. So he will no longer be haunting the fortress. We struck brimstone. Hang on a second. That feels bad. And that feels like something I should be a little more careful about. And I cleared the alert before I could look and see where we struck brimstone. So that's not great. Oh. I got to be a little more careful about that. All right, whatever. It is what it is. All right, let's look at diplomacy. You have disregarded the trees in this area, so further abuse can be tolerated. Let this be a warning to you. Okay, bite me. The elves don't like us cutting trees down, but here's the funny part. I haven't been cutting trees down. I've been cutting... I think this is the fortress where we were cutting them. No, I have been cutting the trees down. Never mind. It's my other fort that I've been cutting the large mushrooms. All right. So actually, do we have? Where is it? Oh. Up, he confessed. Let's look at the,
I missed something.
Alright, so here's the interrogation report. Met with subject. Made intimidating remarks. Subject Navy combined. Confessed to theft. Corrupted Dalton met with subject and made threat. The plan work. Subject revealed that the subject plotted to steal Scars. Oh, so Scarswaddled is now... been stolen by this guy. We might need to go and get it back. Huh. All right. Well, we're convicting you. Yeah. So... no. So we're going to pause. We're going to go back to the justice. We're going to do convicts. 29 days in prison. Boy, that seems light to me. Are they throwing her in jail? Oh, yeah, they're throwing her in jail. Get in jail! And I'm not even giving you a bed. Well, I guess I should do that. Build, furniture, bed.
I don't know what you mean by, I'm giving you a bed. Well, I guess I should do that.
Shut up, Siri. Wow, she only gets that much time for stealing that? And now... where is Scarswaddled going to be? I feel like... now we have to find it. Because now it's been stolen. Like, where did it end up? Where did Scarswaddle end up stolen? How am I going to find it? These are all the artifacts we know of. I feel like I'm going to have to send my army out to get it back once we figure out where it is. Just on general principle, I mean, it was worth a lot of money. Legitimate artifact created by my dwarves. This cannot stand. Oh, it's quite a list. I realize I'm stepping slowly through the list. There is a way to find it, which is sort of a cheat, where I could retire the fortress and then look at Legends mode. And it'll show me where it is. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to scroll through here. Is this exciting, watching me scroll through artifacts? I know it's not. This is like when Gandalf in the first movie was like riding to learn about the ring and went to that library and stuff. It is interesting on a geek level. I mean, this is the complexity of Dwarf Fortress. All these are artifacts. A lot of these are actually books or scrolls written, and I could go steal them if I wanted to. But what I'm really looking is for the ring, because we want the ring back. There was a trilogy written about that, wasn't there? About getting the ring back. And I think ultimately the ring was, lost, which was not necessarily a bad thing. This also appears to be in no particular order. Although I would think it might be chronological. I don't know. Where are you, Scarswaddle? See, this is where a search feature would be nice. For all I know, there is a search feature and I just don't know how to use it. All right. So those were all. I feel like the non-books are first, and then it's the writings. Yeah, bracelets, crossbow, mace, amulet, mace, floodgate, an artifact floodgate. That's funny. Fondled lover. Oh boy. Some of these names are a little spicy. Chicken bone door. Okay, and then we get to the codexes. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie. All right. What am I doing? With Tholtag Valolin. Where is he? Tholtag Valolin. Is he actually on the map? Tholtag Valolin is not on the map. So that means that he is... All right. We're going to have to track him down. Because he's not one of mine, right? And it said what the government was, right? It said his government. Ral Doranth kill. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. Ah, more ghosts. That's one of the problems I'm having is that I have some ghosts that keep raising up and causing trouble. And that's gonna be problematic until we get that all sorted out because the hauntings put people in a bad mood. All right. So what we're gonna have to do here? No, we're not letting any people in right now. We're at 115. We're gonna hold at 115 for now. I'm feeling a little discombobulated with the whole my ring got stolen. Oh, do we have a good water source? Did I ever declare a water source? We'll need to find some water underground at some point. Because that's really where we need to be able to be self-sufficient out of the fortress. The water's probably for the prisoners. Furniture, slab. Let's see if we've got one carved. Yep, there we go. That'll lay him to rest. Yep, good. All right, let's go back up here. And, okay, no trader is needed, so that's fine. Yeah, I didn't even get to the point where I was going to... It's on an eagle flying to Mount Doom. Cute. It is set... Yeah, Whew. All right, let's look at him again. Not that I'm obsessing about this, but I'm obsessing about it. Thaltig Linnet Tongs. So let's find out who he is again. Thaltig Linnet Tongs. Thaltig Velotin. So he is with... So he's passing acquaintances with them. He is with the Golden Flag. He's a member of the Bronze Cooperation. Okay. Let's see if we can find the Bronze Cooperation. Civilizations. So that's going to be site governments. Are they over here, maybe? Shores of clutching. God, I wish you could find the Bronze Cooperation on the map. I think it's a dwarf government. So this is the bodices of working. Now the construct of partnering. What was the government? Yeah, that would be great. That would be really friggin' great. Let's see if it's on the rumors. I have a feeling finding this ring could be a problem. And these guys are... Actually, what was his site government? All right. So that's the site... The civilization is the Golden Flags. Oh. But he's no longer in the Golden Flags. So what is the Bronze Cooperation? I hate to say it, but unless it pops in the list, I might actually not have a chance in hell of finding it. But we feel they went this way. So they went north. So those are goblin fortresses. Those are goblin pits. All right, I'm gonna I'm going to not worry about this too much. And we know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. Is the That's a great question. You see, he's a dwarf, right? So just because he's a dwarf doesn't mean that we're friends. He was a bard. This is why you don't let bards come in. And the groups, the golden flags. The golden flags, I think, if we look on the world map and we look at civilizations, the golden flags is a dwarven civilization that we're at peace with. Right? Um our actual our actual civilization is um the autumnal. Oh wait, no, here's the golden flags right here. Here's some golden flag stuff. So like Moro Manor Whiskered. So we are the golden flags. We're part of the golden flags. My bad. See civilization, here's our fortress, the golden flag. So it well, so here's the problem. He's not associated with a top level civilization at this point. At least not as far as we can tell, right? And apparently he used to be the mayor of the Continent Wire. And now he's a member of the Bronze Cooperation. So I would think he's taking the ring back to that site. But I just don't know where that is, and there's not an easy way to find it, which is sad. But that might be a problem for another day. I mean, this could be some of the more complex dwarf detective work I'd have to do to be able to somehow track that down. Meanwhile, how are we doing with the military? I want to see what happens when we click to the next month. If they go to the patrol instead of the training. Let's look at the schedule. So right now, we're in Fellsite. Oh, we are in Fellsite. They should be training. What about these guys? The Tufted Armories. We're in Fellsite. They should be doing the patrol route. But they're not. I don't know. The military schedule doesn't seem to be working properly. They should be doing this right here. Which should be... Okay, the routine is ready, actually. Oh. And now they are. Interesting. But why are these guys? Well, here's the point. I've got them patrolling now, so we're just going to let it be. Oh, I found native gold. Where did we find it? Sweet. So we can see right here, rough hewn native gold wall. If you're still watching, Ian. So we're gonna mine there because the assumption is that where there's one piece of gold, there might be more, and hopefully they find some gold nuggets. Yep, gold nuggets. See the gold nuggets on the floor, and then other dwarves will come and pick them up and bring them back and store them, and then we can smelt them and turn them into statues and other valuable things. Yes, yes. And then rhyolite, you see they occasionally drop other minerals too. Now this is all rhyolite here, so we've kind of dug the gold out, and that's okay. You don't always get a huge amount. Oh, now he named the shield. Isn't that nice? And it's his family heirloom. It's splattered with goblin blood. Love it. Because that's great blood to splatter it with. So that's become a named object. A named object is not the same as an artifact, but it's important to the dwarf. Okay, and that guy grew up. He was not, I guess he was a duckling, and now he's a full duck. Good for him. The ducks growing up is a great thing. And I think there's caverns I've discovered somewhere. I think what we want to do is we want to see what's going on there, because I think a troll got in from the caverns somehow. Where were they? All right, here we are. Yeah. All right, so this is wall. That's a wall. So did he come up from that tree? That's a wall. Could he even have gotten through there? Can we mine that? No, we can't mine it. I'm concerned about this. Here we have some more open space. Some more open space. And then we got water. Like these mushrooms are growing out of water. Could the troll have snuck his way through the open space somehow? Or maybe it was before I did the walls. I don't know. And I'm not sure. Although, with this water like this, we could... Ooh, I'm thinking... If we do some hallway over here, hear me out, we could build a well. The different colors are the different minerals do have different colors. That's absolutely the situation. Where is it? Where is it? Construction. Where can I do a well? I don't believe it's a workshop. It doesn't seem to be under farmer. Machines, fluids. Here we go. Well. No access to chain. Okay, we need some chain. That's fine. So let's do a work order. Chain. We'll forge some copper chains. We'll make 5 of them. And let's make sure we got buckets. Because I know we'll need some buckets. If we don't have any lying around. Look at all the stuff I struck. Good stuff. So now our rock situation. Oh, coal aberigeth. We need another slab. Oh, so sad. And I might need to make more of them. I definitely might need to make more of them. Definitely carve that quickly, please. See what happens normally when Goblin Monster Slayer wasting... What? Who is he? Endok Bumwrecker. Bumcooker. Did it say he was a zombie? We'll let him spend some time crossing the map, I guess. But I'm curious to see what his situation is. A human diplomat has arrived. That probably means he's gonna want to negotiate some stuff. We'll have a diplomacy thing shortly. Furniture. Slab. Let's see if it's been carved. Yep. Up. He went stark raving mad. Now he'll take off all his clothes and run around the fortress. Angry dwarf still being angry. Oh, and the garage band next door is playing. Lucky us. That always makes my wife very happy when they do. It does not make her happy. Okay, and there's the arrival point for that. She actually fucking hates it when the garage band starts playing. This is something you might not know how to do. We're now going to make F3 go to the well. How is my site not accessible? I specifically tried to make it accessible. We'll do 2 wells. And that should let him get the water from the block under it. Yes, well. Oh, another ghost. All right, so my Baroness has been reelected. Good for her. See, there's the well. Ay, ay, ay. And the dogs are barking. Oh, and my dinner's almost here. Oh, it's been dropped off. Okay. So, this is a good time for me to stop. Uh, Thank you for joining me today. And I will see y'all again soon once I have a little more free time again, probably. But like I said, I probably won't be streaming again for a little bit because of family stuff. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Great Festivus for the rest of us. Later.